So I saw this guy, right? Deliberately saying the N-word in his videos. Fucking.
You've got some cheek talking about me when you're wearing clothes like this. You look like you're wearing your father's jeans. That's if you have a father, because he's probably still at the shop getting milk. The state of your hair, serious. Sort it out. You look like you've been dragged through a bush backwards, love. And you've got the audacity to say stuff about me and a TikTok that I posted. Saying, oh, you don't know what colour you are. I know what colour I am, and I prefer to be this colour than yours. And at least with my fake tan, that colour washes off, but your colour ain't coming off. So get back to the cotton fields and go make me another t-shirt.
So I made a video talking about how all races are beautiful, but other races keep on bringing down black girls, right? Ghetto because of our skin. So TikTok muted my sound because it says it's against community guidelines. So my video of uplifting black girls is against community guidelines.
Hey guys, it's me, Clariska, here on Clariska Says, where Clariska says it all, and that's how I feel. So we are back with another video, and yes, we are officially talking about this TikTok situation, and I have been receiving DMs, and I'm actually surprised that people have been DMing me, and I really appreciate you guys. And I say that because my channel has been growing, but you know, with YouTube, you have to have engagement, and so the fact that people are actually engaging with me is honestly a blessing, and I appreciate that I'm getting to the point that people are actually sending me topics and actually giving me things to discuss. But prior to this, I was already planning on doing a video, but I'm just giving, you know, gratitude to those out there that are subscribed to my channel and actually care about my channel content, because they are actually sending me things to talk about. So I greatly appreciate those that sent me this topic and those that were sending me videos on this topic and just discussions that we've had on this topic. I thank you, and continue to subscribe, continue to send me your input, continue to leave comments down below, and make sure you share my videos. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button, and go ahead and share this video to your friends and family. If you want, I'll put a time marker in the comments to get to the whole point of the video, but I had to go ahead and show my gratitude to my subscribers for doing this today. Now let's get into this video. I'm not going to show any main clips on this video just because YouTube has now gone and copyright some of the content that is on TikTok, because so many people have been doing videos about this topic. So I won't really show tidbits, but I'll show pictures so you guys understand and you know what I'm talking about. So TikTok is the meat and potatoes of this video today. TikTok has been allowing racist videos. Now I mean this because there has been times, and I have people personally that have posted things on posted things on TikTok, and they have gotten it taken down due to regulations that TikTok has. And I'm doing these parentheses, these quotations, because the same regulations that they are giving them off of things, for instance, as like a twerking video, or for instance, uplifting, you know, their race, uplifting their beauty, uplifting their glow, their melanin magic. They are taking that down, and they're saying that that's offensive, or saying that it does not meet the guidelines. But yet there are people saying the N-words left and right. People making viral videos about melanated people being in cotton fields, and jokes about, you know, the N-word, and jokes about being of African descent, basically. And those videos don't get taken down. Those videos goes viral and viral and viral and viral. People are playing these videos. People are enjoying this video. And I had to come with a fro today because lately I've been wearing a ponytail. But I had to show my black girl magic because, like, they really are going in. There was this one girl that was like, go back into the cotton fields and make me a t-shirt. And I'm like, no, she did not. So basically, just as an example, there was this girl that made a comment about this other female who was not melanated because she played a song in the background about having dark skin, brown skin, because that girl that's in the dark girl was not melanated, got a tan. She got a tan and she was fairly, like, you know, brown. That if you didn't know who she was and before you met her, you might have thought she was fair skin of a black person, fair skin black person, light skin person, you know. But the girl that made a video, because now if you guys didn't know, TikTok, you can comment over videos that other people have made. So the melanated girl made a video about how, you know, she's not black or African American or whatever, and then that person came back and was like, well, I don't want to be your shade. Basically, she said something like, well, that was a 10, I can wash it off, you, that's for life. Like, she was really being disrespectful, and I was like, okay, this is really going too far. And then it was like, okay, well, let me check out what's really happening on TikTok, because I have a TikTok account. I created a TikTok account like long time ago, like when Musical.ly was first out. TikTok came out. I think, did Musical.ly change to TikTok? I think maybe Musical.ly changed to TikTok. I don't remember, but I feel like they had some kind of correlation around that time, back 2017, 2018, I believe. That's when TikTok kind of started to come out, and I had a TikTok account since back then, but I have not been on it since then, so I kind of have been out of the loop, kind of. So I wanted to go and I wanted to check it out. So I checked it out, and I'm like, whoa. When I tell you I went down a hole, it was like, dude, I'm just like extremely disappointed. Like, to say the least, I'm extremely disappointed in the content that is out there. The content that people are allowing to be out there is disturbing. It's genuinely disturbing. And again, due to copyrights, I do not want to put in certain things, but I will put in videos down below that have some of these videos that I'm talking about, just so you guys can see. And I put in the cards below, but like, I can't take it. Like, these kids, and these are kids, teenagers. These kids and teenagers are doing everything for clout. Everything for clout. And I don't understand how that makes sense. I don't understand how that makes sense. I don't get it. I don't understand how that makes sense. Like, one parent actually had his child go online and, you know, apologize about what she did. And I didn't get it. At first, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it at first, but I realized that whatever she did was in a cotton field, so it was making jokes about people in the cotton fields. And I'm like, okay, but it's still like the concept of what is up. And you know what that really gets me? Y'all let history really disturb your brains, because to be honest, it wasn't just black people or quote unquote African descent people in the cotton field. There were Irish people in the cotton fields with us. There was Polish people in the cotton fields with us. There was, you know, European Spaniards in the cotton fields with us. It wasn't just us. Like, they single people out. It was, and first of all, when people talk about black people, 9 out of 10 people that are here were here prior. 9 out of 10 people that were here from, you know, Native American Native descent, which were black Native Americans here on this soil that were manipulated to think that they were taken away and brought back to a land that they didn't know, but they actually did. And yes, there were those cases where people did bring people over from other places because they were sold, but the mass majority of people that here were not from freaking slavery or indentured service. A mass majority of people that were here were actually Cherokee Indians, Chattahoochee Indians, people that have mixed with other Indian tribes that kept mixing, and they turned themselves into indentured servants, and then turned themselves into slaves because they turned indentured servants into slaves. So it's like, you're missing your history. A lot of us don't know our history here in America. A lot of our African descent people, as they want to call it, do not know our history here. And yes, I say African descent because regardless, we all derive from the same place. I believe solely that our main motherland is Africa, no matter what your race is. Personally, if you go to Egypt right now, you will have somebody that looks European. Lebanon right now, somebody that looks quote unquote white. Like, it's the concept of color here overseas and North America is completely different elsewhere. So I just don't understand. I think it's a messed up concept. I think it's a whole bunch of conditioning, because truth be told, there's a lot of colors over in Africa. It's not just one color in Africa. So they have conditioned our brains and really manipulated us to feel separation, when to be honest, we're all one. Like, this whole separation due to a pigment of skin is ridiculous. It's truly ridiculous. But they don't want to showcase it, because it's all because of superiority. That's the thing. We have to get past the superiority thing, to be honest. And then the history of African descent people, which is technically all of us, will technically come out. But the history of American people that have been here of my color has been washed away, burned, and destroyed. So now we are technically unidentified, but that's not true. This is our land. The same way how your land is our land. If anything, we were the ones to build it up more. So the fact that people take this so disrespectful and so fun. Like, they make jokes about a type of race. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it should be to a point where we're in 2020 where we're more educated to understand that it's like, okay, there has to be more to the story that they're pushing out. Just because it's in the text doesn't mean that everything is included. Just because it's in a book doesn't mean that all sides of the stories were told. And just because you don't see the other side of the story doesn't mean there was not one. So I want to make sure you guys understand this. I'm so tired of hearing like disrespectful videos like this. Like, it's truly annoying to me to have a video that goes up like this and people making these are teenagers making jokes about race. And it's not just melanated races, it's Muslim races, it's, you know, just race in general, Oriental, just any way to find a joke that people can quote unquote laugh and it can go viral because it's talking about a specific race. That's what happens. People I don't know what it is about it, but that's what triggers people to then go viral. And it's just like, for what? Like, why? Why would you even want to do that? Why would you want to disrespect somebody and somebody's culture? Like, why would you want to do that? Like, they got videos of people eating hot chips, and it's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand who raised you and why. Because that don't make any sense. It don't make any sense whatsoever how you can just be at peace by making these videos, and especially by using the N-word. The N-word means ignorant. Anybody can be called the N-word, but the way that it's being used in a derogatory manner is what gets me upset. Like, I feel as though there should be some words that just out of respect you just don't say. And yes, as a race, and I already talked about this on plenty of other videos, but as a race, we have made that word a normalcy because, of course, how we move is if y'all got a problem with it, we gonna make a way to make it not a problem to us. So since y'all want to use that term so loosely about us, we're going to accept that term and make it something different. And so that's what we have done. We do that with a lot of things. Like, our race does have a lot of things. That's our coping mechanism. But now on the outside, people see that and they take it upon themselves to also use the term. So we use it and we get offended, but then when we use it, we don't get offended. So we gotta stop doing that and start changing as well, because you can't get upset for someone to do something you do, but it makes it okay for you. No, it's not okay. Regardless of your race, it's not okay to say the words. Because if you get mad at someone using the same terminology that you use in the same context, oh, but they're not black. No, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't solve any of the issues we have. I don't know, guys. Let me know in your comments. This is just a little rant, just a little video that, because I'm really just like ticked off about this. Like, I can't understand the concept of talking about other races for clout. Like, what does that get you in life? Okay, you get 10,000 more followers on TikTok. Wow. But now what about your dignity, your pride? What about your life? What if somebody that needs to give you a job sees this and they're like, I don't know if I trust her, because now she may have some undermining reasons about other race. Maybe she may have some discriminatory actions in my business, or he may have some discriminatory actions in my business because this is what I saw about this person. Like, your first impression is everything, but what you put on the internet never really goes away. Like, you could delete something, but as long as it has been shared, it has been shared. That's it. Once it's shared, that is it. Like, that's it. And a lot of times, even when you delete it, there's a master database that has everything, so it's nothing ever gets deleted on the internet. So there's a way for whatever you've done in the past to be brought up. So be mindful of that. Be very mindful of that, because we're going into a world where people are really genuinely understanding that we are one. And I love the concept, because that's the truth, and that's just what it is. That's how it should be, how it's always should been. But of course, we had to have a division so that there could be one person over the other, and that's just the dumbest thing. We have to come together as a nation and fight for each other, defend each other, and love each other. And if you have these kind of discriminatory actions towards people, you're not loving that person. You're not loving the person for who they are. It's not about the culture. It's not about the race. It's about the person being a human being. Because in the day, all that stuff is something that you are taught. The same way how we could have been taught that we're all one race. Literally, think about this concept. What we were all taught that we're all one race. There was no black. There was no white. There was no Spanish. There was no Oriental. There was no da 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 da. What? Think about that. Think about we were just all one. This whole concept of everything wouldn't even be existing. It wouldn't exist. Like, think about that. Think about that. culture where we're all just born and that was it. We all just kind of live with whatever like we want to live and follow, and that was it. Like, this would be totally different. And I think that we need to start to get in there, because in the day, we're all human beings and we're all a part of the human race. There's only one true race, and that's the human race. So with that being said, I'm gonna let this video go. Make sure you subscribe, share, and comment down below. Give me your ideas ASAP on this video, and I try to be more professional on this video because videos like this kind of get me heated, so I didn't want to really go out my comfort zone. But let me tell y'all, like, we gotta do better. We have to do better. Y'all should all cancel all those people that be doing those videos like that. Just cancel them. Like, that's it. Done. Like, it's not cute. It's just not cute. I'm out.